we have to what now you understood the benefit of this extract. Now let's say this is my file. Now what I have is this is my Excel file, and in this one, if you see over here, right now I want to add a manager's name, but manager's name is not updated at this in this one. But when you go to your database, if you see in the people table, this is my people table. If you go to this people table, if you go to the people table over here, can you see there is regional manager name over here, updated over here, and you can join this order and the people table, right? You can connect two tables. But as we discussed that if you want to do a join, what is the basic requirement? There should be a common field. If the title is same, if the column name is same, Tableau will do it automatically. If not, then you will have to manually assign it. So we'll see both scenarios. So now let's say this is my order table. I can see that manager's information is in people table, and the common field in both the table is region, right? Let's say if you go to this order table, it has a region column over here, right? Same column is available over here also, region column, correct? So now what I'll do is, first, this is your logical table. You need to open this logical table, click on open, and this is called physical table. This is physical table, okay, where you have your physical table, order table over here. Now I'll drag this people and I'll drop it over here. Tableau will do the join automatically. So Tableau has identified, and this is an interview question, okay, or if you're going for any certification, they can ask you that what is the default join in Tableau. So the default join in Tableau is inner join, okay. And how many types of joins are there? By clicking on this, you can see inner join, left join, right join, and full outer join. Explanation is when you hover on this, you will see that it will, if you select a left join, it will include all values in the left table and all matches from the right table. Members without matches will show up as null. And same way, other way around is for the right join, and full outer join will show all the values, include all values from both tables. Members without matches will show as null. And inner join will show you the common values, the matching values from both the tables. And if you see below here, you will have the condition that on what condition it has done the join. So it has identified the common field as region in order table and region in people table, and the sign is equal to. So region in order table is equal to region on people table. Understood? So now it has done the join. Now if you go to sheet, now let's say if I go to sheet, what you will find is, let's say I'll use region and I update it over here. Okay, now what happened? Why it has only 3 regions over here? We have east, west, north, east, west, central, and south, right? And over here, what is the problem? Okay, we have, see again, can you see? Because it did not had the common value in both table was east, south, and west, right? Can you see? East, south, and west is present in both the tables, but over here central and north is not available in both the tables, right? And what inner join has done, it has given you only the common field, correct? So what I'll do, I'll change this one. I'll make this north, or I'll make this north to central again, CNTRAL, central, and I'll paste it over here, entire thing, and save it. Now what I'll do, I'll refresh this one. Let's click on refresh. Now I'll go to sheet. Now you will see I'll have all the 4 values over here. Can you see now? Understood? So whatever value, let's say I over here, if I change it, let's say central and east, I'll change. Let's say A is for east. Hold on. What I'll do is I'll change for central first. Let's say I type A over here, just for an example. And if I type for east, I'll type B. Now, can you tell me what is the common field between both tables? What is the common where? What is that name, region, that is available in both the tables, order and people? Let's take a pivot, then you will be able to understand. So I'll use the region over here. Sorry, and this is my these fields are from is this one, right? Can you see over here region? This is from my which table? In orders under region, what are the fields are there? Under region, what are the values? A, B, south and west.
Yes.
Now,
Sir.
if you go to people table, what I have over here is, let's say go to sheet again, and I'll type in front over here. So what are the common values in both the table? South and west, right? So now if I combine these two, let's say, so, and I want only the unique values. So let's say this is my inner join. Now, which values will I get in this? The common field between both tables, south and only these two are common. So now let's do it. Now let's try this one. I have changed it over here, right? South and west only common. I'll save this one. I'll go to my data source and now I'll refresh it. Now let's go to the sheet. Now let's see what happened. Am I getting this only to this option? Same? You said south and west. So this is what I'm trying to explain. And so whatever the common field is there in both the tables, that you will see it over here. Any doubt? Anyone? I hope everything is fine now. Okay, so now we'll move ahead. So now I've changed the data source and I've refreshed it, and I can see that central, east, south, and west. Okay. Now what next? Okay, now let's see the union. This is about joins. Now there's something called union. What is union? Union is basically, let's say, I will add a other table. I've created this one. Let's say I come across a requirement. Okay. So what is happening is same I have copied. Let's say I'm getting a data monthly. Okay. There is data for Jan. In the Jan, I have different data. Okay. You can see that column names are the same. The column names are the same. Yes. And in Feb also, it's the same. Only is for Feb, I have this data updated. And for March, I got this data. This is for every month you are getting data is generated. So what is happening is what we want is we want to append, right? We want this is for Jan. What I want is I want data to be like this with an example. like this. This is my Jan data, so I'll update it over here. This is my Feb, right? So I can update this below over here, right? I can go to sheet again, and at the end I can add this for Feb, correct? Because this is Feb data, right? Fields are the same. There is no different in the field name. Only values are different, right? For every month. Am I correct, guys? Correct, guys? I appended the data. I hope you understand what append is. Append is means you have a data, you add the new data below that. Doing this is called union. It's called appending the data. So my expectation is I should have a data like this. So how I'll do it in Excel? So let's check in this table. So first I'll drag this Jan table, right? Can you see I have this Jan table over here? Then what I'll do is I'll open this one and I'll drag and I'll drop the Feb table just below this. So you can see drag table union is enabled. So I'll drop this over here. Now I'll drag this and I'll drop it over under March. Now I have the entire data. Now if you go to this, let me do it one by one so that it will be easy. So let's do for Jan only. So let me close this. Oh, sorry. Edit. For now, I'll remove this March. I'll show you after this. I'll click on OK. Is it removed or not? Yes. So now let's say I have my Jan data. So now let's go to this. And when you go to sheet, let's remove this one and you will see your remove this. Now when you go to this and you will see month. If I drag this one, I can see month for Jan. Now next month, let's say new data gets updated for Feb. So I'll open this one and I'll drop this and I'll put it over here, union. Now if you go to your sheet, your Feb data gets updated. Now let's say if I go to this March and I drop it over here, you will see the March data gets updated. Correct? So this is how you can do a union.